when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And the Cavaliers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hokies offense will come out first. The Cavaliers pulled out a tight one the last time these two met.
And the Cavaliers have struggled to get wins in this series sometimes. It's been frustrating for them. Sometimes they felt like they had the better team, but a year ago, Palmer, they took care of business.
And Virginia just had more left in the tank, right? These two teams always play late in the year. Everybody's beat up, banged up coming into this one. They made the plays necessary to win that game.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. He tries to take the top off. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening. The plays, the turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
And he makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game, throwing it. Can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 QB, you've got no points on offense.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Right at the line. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
To the air, it's Daniels. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
On the run, it's Lewis. Got a little grass. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. They'll try the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Still looking to his right. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Out wide right, it's Courtney. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be 1st down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Virginia.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Like, you better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score on this next possession.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The ride. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put it together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job.
He's going to take a shot. Makes a deep grab. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Caught. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The fake wants to throw. Rushes on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Sells to run, looking to pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Beebe. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games like this one etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
Ready. Ready, go.
Got some green grass. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Here we go. Go.
RPO complete. Inside the 25. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver that catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second and long here. Using his feet. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch.
Gashing the D on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the counter. Plows through the defense. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Takes the easy completion. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. They want to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Spins away from the defense. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Brown. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
And that one's way too far for everybody.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
And A great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Throws it back. Under pressure. That one's not even close. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Daniels. He's got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cavaliers will go for it here on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. They get the stop. It was 4th and 1, and they're still 1 yard away. A turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Handoff to the single running back. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the #1 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia Tech and Virginia plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, Virginia's head coach told me at the half, Coach pointed out in the locker room that with these big rivalry games, momentum can shift. Even though they've gotten off to a great start here, even though they did win this same game last year, this is a new moment, a new focus, and a new intensity coming out of the locker room. I'll keep you posted on how things feel down here on the field in this big rivalry matchup. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. There he goes. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Grabbed over the middle. It's Courtney. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he gets it away.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They just keep firing. Look out! Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Virginia! The Wahoo-Wahs are really going now as the Cavs start to pull away from the Hokies.
There's a lot of blue and orange sticking around the stadium, and the Virginia Tech fans are hauling out right now because this thing is getting ugly.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, Virginia's been dominating this series, right? They haven't had the upper hand against Virginia Tech, so this is a great job focusing and really coming out and being ready to face their rival.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Long way to go on second down. The give. Nice move to keep running. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. In traffic, it's Johnson. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Moves the pocket. It's Daniels. Gets open down the middle. Turning it on. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Throws it off the RPO. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Straight ahead, it's Roach. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking for a man, it's Baker. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a... Get the football back. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Lewis. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Ready, go!
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it started with their offense. They put him in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this 3rd quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Running inside, it's Roach. He's dropped.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as his offense in business.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Makes the grab. It's Hairston. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As they put the finishing touches on this victory in the season finale, let's take a look at what's in store for Championship Week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He leaves it with the back. Defense all over him.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Out wide left, it's Craver. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it in his belly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drop.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The snap sets up the throw. The screen, he can go. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they will score! Touchdown, Hokies!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
And he makes the extra point. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Hokies sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your game.
Snags it, and there's running room. Running inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! He got it back corner of the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Bunch formation for these receivers. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hairston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Wants to throw on 1st. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, what a move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Touchdown, Hokies! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back. Just one possession possession away.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
And they tacked on the extra point. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Davis. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Red of it on the RPO. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. And the Cavaliers are facing 3rd and inches. From the RPO, got it. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they could run it, they could play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. And they go out, they get the execution needed to win this game.
Turns it upfield, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Out wide right, it's Courtney. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll go to the air. Caught. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Driven back. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on trying to rumble in. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. But
oh, and they blocked it. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29 and a solid return there. So the Cavaliers take down the Hokies to claim the Commonwealth Cup. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.